Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are here just outside of Moria in Lothlorien. We have a few things to do here before we start the episode, mostly just quest completions before we head to back into Moria for a bit. I also want to go in here and reforge my Champion's rune since it's now level 30, so we can do that. We'll get fight on critical damage. Fight on what I think it is. I can't remember. Fight on critical damage. Oh, critical rating. Sure. So if I do that, fight on gets... I don't know what that just did. That's very confusing to me. But yeah, what we're going to do, maybe it's something to do with a different skill set. But we're going to go just complete a bunch of quests here today. We're not going to accept any new ones, but I just want to probably use all our bonus XP up to start with. Probably what's going to happen. Plus level our weapons up, it looks like, pretty nicely. Annoyingly, it looks like they're one level apart pretty much, because we pretty much, like, got everything. What am I looking for? I think we just completed all of the ones that were here. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so it looks like they're slightly out of sync, so if we get any like heritage runes, we'll just put one into here. So hopefully we can get this to 43, 33, and they're 10 levels apart, because that was kind of the whole point, but clearly hasn't worked that well. I don't have any heritage runes. I do, okay, 1,500, it's not going to be amazing. I'm also just going to accept all the rep items that are in here. Champion's rune, it's not going to do a lot, but it's going to get something. I mean, what I could do is you can pause XP for them, so maybe we'll do that. But we also have our hobby gift of the day, so let's have a quick look at that before we start. It's going to be 3 blue dwarf candles. I'm going to be honest, that's what I'm going to do, because that is just going to get wasted in my inventory. It's not going to get used. It's not worth it for us. Right, let's go on our goat, because it's festive and hopefully doesn't dismount us. And we're going to go head up. It's not this way, is it? It's up there. Up this way, it's a separate path. But we have 2 quests. One is right here, and we also have... There's another one. This one as well. So we're going to try and do these today, and hopefully the stable master in the first hall is nice to us and takes us where we want to go. That'd be ideal. There's a quest here. I have no effect. Cool. Okay, so we want to go to the Shadow of Refuge, which is possible, but we also want to go 21st Hall quickly, and we want to go to the Chamber of Crossroads. I'm going to do that one first, otherwise I'm going to forget, and this is an easy quest completion, so it's fine. Okay, Chamber of the Crossroads, here we are, and we are going to talk to... Who is it? Is it... this person? There we are. Cool.
These halls will be great once more.
Okay, help the dwarves regain control of Lumel Mar. Do you have quests here? Yeah. So I guess we'll
be wary if you journey into Moria.
Potentially accept these quests, but I'm not going to worry about them too much. I just wanted to see where that would lead us. I thought it would be just an easy quest completion, but we'll see. If I have to, I will get rid of those quests because we are getting quite close to our thing. I mean, if we hadn't got the extra one through the deeds, we would have only had 1 slot left. Still need to sort that out though. Yeah, so that's fine. I'll have a look at those quests at a later date, because one of them said water wheel, and I really don't want to go back to the waterworks, which is more than likely where that is. Either way though, 21st Hall, now to the Shadow of Refuge. It's a very good thing that we picked this up while we were walking through that one time, but also very happy to see that we were able to just get it from the 21st Hall. I knew we could get it from the first hall. I was a bit worried that because of, like, it's relatively far away in terms of Moria, I thought that it might have messed up. Apparently we have to go in here. Or, not messed up, but, like, might have not let us travel and made us travel here to here to here. But luckily, that's not the case. I don't know what this is. Oh, I do know what this is. Okay. So, Lengalamel, that's your name, totally.
At the command of Lady Galadriel, we stand against the evil in the depths.
Okay, Samtera has made its home in the caverns. It's loathsome and evil.
Marzog has sent orcs into the abyss to seek allies for his master.
Okay, so we need to help Forglin and Dithalawen with their tasks. For this, we can get a new cloak, apparently, which isn't too useful, or a new sword. which I would love to get if that was like instead of will, that was might. That could be possibly good. A nice vitality increase with some fate. Whether or not it's gonna work with the like max morale, like if it's better than the max morale. I mean, we get fate anyway, but I don't know if the vitality plus the max morale is more than the 93 vitality there. We do lose the might, and also the fact that we can right-click on it when we need more might. But looking at it, it's probably our best choice because that's not gonna help. It's like less vitality anyway, and we lose a lot more might. And also we got the max morale. That's just, it's better damage, but again we lose might and don't gain any vitality because of that plus 237 morale. There's just too much to lose there, I think. I guess 228 max morale. Maybe that would be worth it. I just don't want to lose that might. But here I'm worth... It's kind of 19 might isn't a massive loss, so we'll probably go with that. I'm guessing they're here. Yeah, Forglen.
We may have need of your help.
And
offer it willingly.
Surely
collect some orders. Okay. So we're actually spending a bit more time in here. Technically we're still in Mines of Moria, and there's like quite a lot more to go, so we're not fully out of the caves yet. Like we've seen our fresh air, but we've seen our fresh air. We've, you know, breathed fresh air for the first time in a while, but it doesn't mean we get to enjoy it for too long because we do have to return. But as our respawn circle, if we were to die, we're going to focus on the enemies we do have to kill, not anything else. So those things don't really care about. We want to head this way because we need to go here and here for the orders. It looks like here as well. Is there a little animation around that ring? Is that new? Because I was saying in like a couple of episodes ago, I think on Arkansas, I was like, why does that ring look so weird? It's a ring, but it's like got the circle around it. But that must be a new thing that I'm just not used to. Interesting. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I think that would definitely help because there's a lot of times where I've struggled to see where on the map a quest ring is. So having a nice little animation around it as well, I think is definitely going to help me. And I'm sure a lot of other people. Plus, I just think it looks kind of cool. So that's good. Hey, crystal tablets, nice. These guys aren't that bad. They're 59, we're 61. So I don't think we're going to struggle too much. It's kind of one of the good things about, like, we had to come through here I think once for a quest anyway. So these are more set for back when we were doing those quests, like level wise. So now that we're not only higher level, but we've also, when you return back to a previous area, you just kind of don't have that many problems. So it's actually pretty good. That's a quest. Okay, interesting. I have a champion quest that I did not know about. I mean, I think I knew about it. I think I picked it up and was like, oh, we come back here at some point. Or at least in my head, I said that to myself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, do you count towards that? No? Yeah, no, you do. Do you count, though? I wonder. Are you gonna... Right, so we're at 2 now. If I kill this one, is it gonna be 3? That's just basically the point here. No, it's not. Even though they are pretty much the same quest, some of them don't count. And I don't know why. But it's fine. But now we're going to have to deal with one of my biggest peeves about Moria, which I've mentioned many times at this point, is the fact that you can basically never tell where you are and where you're going. So, that's fun. I don't like these sort of areas. I don't like maze area. I like to just know where I'm going, how to get there. Not, you know, having a flat map. I know there's like plugins that do maps that are a bit more like in-depth. I don't know if they quite would do what I'm wanting out of life, but it's something that worth possibly looking into, I'm guessing. Right, Please die. I don't actually want to be defeating you. I don't have enough room. No. Sprig of woolly mint. And cracked etchings. Right, you count towards my controlled burn. So the goblins don't count towards controlled burn, but they do count towards this one. Luckily, we've got to kill more here than we do here, so hopefully it'll level out. And if I have to kill one or two more to get a champion thing completed, I know I'm really bad at using them, but that should lead to a trait point increase. And again, I'm terrible at using trait points. I kind of forget they exist after a while. But I do need to start looking into that more, because we have 9. I have 5 or 6 on Arkenstone that I just haven't used as well. But I think the further you get into it, obviously, like, if you look at a build, you know, that someone's made, like, oh, this is the ultimate hunter build for level 120, and then suddenly you're, like, going to 130, and you've got, like, a bunch of these extra trait points that, you know, you get from quests and levels and stuff like that. You suddenly got a few more that you don't really know where to put them. They're not as important because you've focused on the important stuff before already. Zarzar. You don't count as one of those. You do, though. So technically, the best thing we can do here is not go against the captain. I'm going to wait for my power to regen a minute, because I would like my power to regen. That's just pretty simple, I think. How is my power regen? 5,000 a minute while not in combat. That's fine. And 1,000 in combat. Okay. So we don't have any. I might put on some of these. No, I'm going to actually put on one of these. Just because if we're killing a lot of enemies quickly, I don't mind putting on a bit of food to get, like, that nice increase. And I was going to say I'm going to have to go against both of them. But now that's gone from, like, 5,000 to 11,000. It's doubled it. So, and in combat, obviously, as well, it's pretty much 1.5 times. I think it was about 1,000 before, so 1,500 increase isn't that bad, I wouldn't say. Plus, morale regen is obviously quite a bit more now, which is good. Half a minute to get our max morale back up is not bad at all. He was a bit of a problem, though. That was a tiny bit of a struggle, but it looks like I might have gone through that slow enough that these guys have started to respawn, which is good. I had a quick moment there where I looked at this Lore Master's staff of the 3rd Age, and for some reason, I don't know why, I thought I was a Lore Master for like a split second. I have a Lore Master, he's like level 20, but nowhere, never in my life playing this game have I needed a Lore Master's staff of the 3rd Age, and never have I looked at one and gone, oh, that's for me. I don't know what's going on with me. That was very weird. I need to sort that out. That was my original plan for the year, and it just kind of went down the drain very quickly. Was to get characters to, like, legendary item level at the minimum and level 100 at the most, but I just, like, obviously this year's gone very south in a lot of ways, so that didn't exactly work out the way I wanted it to. Maybe next year. Right. And after this we should only need one more, which is that one, and then the issue becomes getting out of here. Slash, not actually getting out of here, because we need to go over here to get these orders, but yeah. We can at least not focus on killing enemies as much. I feel like today is going to be another long episode. Legendary episodes just get longer and longer, whereas, like, main server episodes just, like, almost barely scrape by sometimes. Like, sometimes it's like, I never get that healthy middle where I'm like, if I finish now after this one quest, it's like, this episode is, like, really short and feels like it's almost rushed in a way. But then I'm like, if I do another quest, I'm probably going to be here for, like, another half an hour. Luckily, this isn't poisonous water as far as I'm aware, but I have kind of just messed myself up from the fact that I've now got to get my way back up. I think here is possible. Now, if this water was poisonous, or at least did damage to us in some way, That would have been very bad, but it's not that bad. So I mean, like, it doesn't always have to be poisonous, because like Lothlorien, not Lothlorien, Forakel, that's the one I'm trying to think of, has water that is cold, so it freezes you. Imagine if Evandin water damaged you. That would be the worst. Okay. So, supposedly, Scumfill. I've got Scumfill. Okay, you guys not going to help? No? Okay. Supposedly, around where I am now, there are some orders I can get. Apparently. Roughly where I am. So, about here-ish. Up or down somewhere. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe it's something to do with that interior location. Maybe. But we won't worry about it. We're just going to head... I'm going to hope... Like, normally the way this works is if it's in a big circle, you've got a bunch of them. If you've got just a ring, it's an individual one. So that's just going to be like one enemy on its own, like a named enemy that drops it. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. So that one I killed did drop it. Okay. So that's what that one is. I thought it was like a physical... Oh, that's great that we've got a thing to go to the Shadow Refuge. I thought it was going to be like a physical... like item you pick up. Because there's that one quest back earlier in Moria where you have to go pick up the orders from like this area somewhere. No, where is it? It was like somewhere around here. I can't quite remember. But basically we had to go pick up physical orders. I thought that's what it was, not kill enemies to get it. Though it does say that if you read it, but I'm terrible at actually reading quest dialogue sometimes. Why did you have to also aggro me? I mean, it's fine because, like, AoE, it's kind of our jam, but I'm still going to do the same amount of damage if I just, like, attacking one guy than two people. So, if I could specifically only kill one, that would be great. Right, so let's head back to this goat. Let's not worry about this guard. I got infused adamant over that. That was nice. Right. So yeah, that was the ultimate evade. That was. Yeah, I picked up this quest at some point. Can I just complete this? And does he give me... Is it...
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Okay,
Drive
so...
from Khazad-dûm. Will it be enough?
So it's one of a few quests, it looks like. So we complete that. At least got some quest XP or item... quest XP? Nope, that is right. Yeah, we got some XP from a quest XP. Now we need to do Getting Stronger Now and Glory. Getting Stronger Now, I don't know where that would be. Wayland Thrones in Thorin's Hall. Oh. Okay, we'll do that at some point. And then we've got the deed, which gives us the trait point and also the thing. That's easy. Don't know if I want to bother doing that right now. Maybe later. Depends how much XP I get from it, I guess. You guys are... That's... No offense. I like your commitment. You're maybe alright. Actually, still not. Unless you're going to fire the spear with the bow. But you have a staff, which doesn't have a pointy end, so you can't even do what I just said. A sword inbuilt to the bow. Obviously, they're separate, but it looks like they're the same thing. That is very, very weird to look at. Very, very weird indeed. Right, let's complete this quest though. Cool, level up, which is nice for our legendary weapons at least. 9,000 XP there, and then we can complete this. Christ, we've got a lot of XP today.
The orcs do not know what awaits them in the abyss.
So we're gonna go with the feather. I don't have enough room for said feather, so let's again use rep items as much as we can. I'm gonna get rid of this dagger and that for the minute. I just don't really want them cluttering up my inventory because my inventory totally isn't cluttered already. Right, let's get that thing. I want to just check.
Keep our foes from Gwathringdalf,
we do get more.
All is lost.
I'm gonna think about it. I need to wait for my food to run out before I like properly look at it because I need to look at my base like what my fate's doing to my stuff anyway. We need to collect a bag of barrels, but we'll do that in the next episode, I think. I remember this quest a little bit. Apparently they're relatively close. Place elf stones in at abyss cracks. There are 4 that I can see, and we only have to do 3. Cool. And then at some point we've got to go to Thorin's Hall for like a quick second. Go to Thorin's Hall, go to the throne, come back probably, and then do another quest. So we'll do that at some point. I'm not quite sure when. But either way, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.